And I'll give you an example of the many unconstitutional rulings that our Supreme judges have passed down. They took and twisted the Interstate Commerce Act to the fact that federal government may regulate anything that affects interstate commerce directly or indirectly. What doesn't affect commerce indirectly or directly? That gives them the power over everything and anything. And that's what the Obama administration is using to pass a health plan upon the citizens of the state. And as your congressman, I will submit an appeal to that Supreme law, or Supreme Court ruling. Obama's health plan is unconstitutional, and it doesn't matter what's contained in those 2,700-page documents. Why? Because Congress does not have the authority to impose a health plan upon the citizens of America. They do not have that authority under the Constitution. Now, we're not opposed to a reformed health plan, but not forced upon us by the federal government. The health plan the Obama administration is handing out, it's handing out free health care to all immigrants, and it doesn't matter if they're illegal or legal. And the passing of that bill has busted our Mexican border wide open. There'll be billions crossing the border to get the free handout because of the passing of that health plan. Illegal immigrants are criminals on American soil. We don't need to be rewarding them. We don't need to be rewarding criminals. And we don't need to be paying for them to come over here and have babies. I understand there's a doctor in Florida that said he was treating an illegal immigrant. She wore a nice dress, nice shoes, nice rings, a nice hairdo, and she had 5 children. And upon talking to her, he found out that she gets $1,500 a month for each child. That's $7,500 a month of your tax money and my tax money. And in a year, that's $90,000 of my tax money and your tax money. Why should we be paying that? We shouldn't. And there's millions of illegals that's on the same free ride. We have federal laws that immigrants can come into America and become citizens, and that law needs to be enforced. And I will support a bill to arrest all illegals, give them a 1 year of hard labor, and second offense would be worse than that. Amendment 10 of the Bill of Rights states the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states or to the people. We need to impose state laws against violations of the U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights. In my experience, I've been in law enforcement for many years. I've been a city policeman. I've been a military policeman. I've served 2 terms in Europe during the Vietnam crisis. I never served in Vietnam, but I served during that time. Now, unlike Representative Ken of the 173rd District, South Georgia, I don't have several terms of governmental experience. But ladies and gentlemen, experience is not what we need in Congress today. We need new blood. We need congressmen with background. We need God-fearing congressmen. It's sad, but you know, only 17% of the voters vote in the primaries. America needs to get out and recruit voters and see that they vote for those that will stand up for the Constitution and those that will put God back in our country. And I ask that you vote for me on the 20th of July in the primaries and again in the November election. And let's reclaim our Constitution again for America. I thank you.